Namaskar, good evening viewers. You are watching House Highlights on Sansad TV. I'm your host Rajiv Kumar Singh. In this program, we will take a look at all that transpired in the two houses of Parliament on the last day of the budget session on Friday. Before we delve into the details, let us take a quick look at the headlines. Budget session of Parliament concludes. Productivity in the fourth session of the 18th Lok Sabha stands at 118%. The 267th session of the Rajya Sabha concludes with 119% productivity. Both houses adjourned sine die. Rajya Sabha creates a new sitting record. Upper House meets for 17 hours and 2 minutes continuously to break the previous record created in 1981. Rajya Sabha passes the Waqf bill in the wee hours of Friday after Lok Sabha nod at 2 a.m. on Thursday. And Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla rebukes Congress leader over remarks questioning parliamentary procedures, stresses the Waqf Amendment Bill not bulldozed through Parliament. Proper parliamentary procedure followed, highlights members from all political dispensation participated in the discussion for close to 14 hours in the Lok Sabha. News now from the Lok Sabha. The proceedings in the Lok Sabha began with the question hour. However, the members of the ruling and the opposition alliance were constantly raising slogans in connection with a remark made by Congress leader related to the passing of the Waqf bill. BJP member Bansuri Swaraj asked a question related to the Ministry of Women and Child Development. Though the Minister for Women and Child Development, Annapurna Devi, stood to answer, but she could not complete and was hardly audible.
Sushri Bansuri Swaraj.
The Speaker tried to bring the House in order. However, as the sloganeering continued, he was forced to adjourn the House till 12 noon.
सभी माननीय सदस्यों को पर्याप्त समय पर्याप्त अवसर दिया है। ये संसद की मर्यादाओं के अनुरूप नहीं है। आप अपनी अपनी सीट पे जाइए। प्रश्नकाल महत्वपूर्ण समय होता है। फिर मैं आपसे आग्रह कर रहा हूं कि वो अपनी अपनी सीट पर जाएं। सदन की कार्रवाई आज 12 बजे तक के लिए स्थगित की जाती है।
Soon as the House reassembled at 12 noon, the Secretary General read out a message from the Rajya Sabha. The message related to the passage of the Waqf bill in the upper house.
Sir, I have to report that Rajya Sabha at its sitting held on the 3rd and 4th April 2025 agreed without any amendment to the Waqf Amendment Bill 2025 and the Mussalman Waqf Repeal Bill 2025 as passed by Lok Sabha.
The Rajya Sabha passed the Waqf Amendment Bill 2025 after a record-breaking discussion that extended into the early hours on Thursday, having begun around the afternoon on Wednesday. Union Minister for Minority Affairs as well as the Minister for Parliamentary Affairs, Kiren Rijiju, congratulated both houses on the passage of the bill. However, he questioned the intent of a Rajya Sabha member who alleged that the bill had been forcibly passed by Parliament.
सदन में आपको ये ध्यान में लाना चाहता हूं, सबसे पहले तो वक्फ अमेंडमेंट बिल में पुराना रिकॉर्ड जो एस्मा एक्ट पे चर्चा हुई थी 1981 में 16 आवर्स 51 मिनट्स डिस्कशन हुआ था, इसको रिकॉर्ड तोड़कर कल राज्यसभा में 17 आवर्स 2 मिनट्स चर्चा करके हिस्टोरिक सबसे लंबी चर्चा आज तक किसी बिल में पारित हुआ उसके लिए। और लोकसभा के भी पूरे मेंबर्स को मैं धन्यवाद भी देता हूं, अभिनंदन करता हूं, देर रात तक बैठ करके कामकाज किया है। एक ही मुद्दा मेरे पास, कई सांसद मेरे पास आए थे, आकर के मुझे कहा कि दूसरे सदन के एक सदस्य ने इतना मेहनत करने के बावजूद भी ये एलिगेशन लगाया कि बिना चर्चा बुलडोज करके बिल पास किया गया है। इतना मेहनत करके, इतना देर तक चर्चा करके, नियम को, प्रोसेस को फॉलो करके काम करने के बाद तारीफ करने का जगह में कहता है बुलडोज करके बिल पास किया। उसके लिए मैं अध्यक्ष जी आपका अनुरोध करता हूँ, आप थोड़ा एप्रोप्रिएट एक रूलिंग ऑर्डर देना चाहिए।
Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla rebuked Rajya Sabha member for remarks questioning parliamentary procedures observed during the passage of the Waqf Amendment Bill. Let us listen to what the Speaker had to say in the House.
माननीय सदस्य, माननीय संसदीय मंत्री ने बताया कि कांग्रेस के एक वरिष्ठ सदस्य जो कि सदन की सदस्य रह चुकी है, वर्तमान दूसरे सदन की सदस्य है, द्वारा सदन में के परिसर में ऐसा वक्तव्य दिया गया है कि सदन द्वारा वक्फ संशोधन विधेयक जबरदस्ती पारित किया गया। वक्फ संशोधन विधेयक पर सदन द्वारा 13 घंटे 53 मिनट चर्चा की गई, जिसमें सभी दलों के 61 सदस्यों ने विचार रखा है। इस विधेयक पर 3 बार मत विभाजन हुआ, अतः इस विधेयक सदन के नियमों के अनुसार पारित किया गया। इसलिए यह अत्यंत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है कि सदन द्वारा देर रात बैठकर इतनी लंबी चर्चा के बाद भी नियमानुसार पारित किए एक विधेयक के माध्यम से सदन की कार्रवाई पर एक वरिष्ठ सदस्य द्वारा प्रश्न उठाना उचित नहीं है और ये संसदीय लोकतंत्र की मर्यादा के अनुरूप भी नहीं है।
In his valedictory speech before the conclusion of the budget session, the Speaker informed the House regarding its performance. The House productivity touched 118% during the session. The Speaker also informed that the Lok Sabha passed 16 bills during the session. Let us listen to what the Speaker said in his valedictory speech.
माननीय सदस्यगण, हम 18वीं लोकसभा के चौथे सत्र की समाप्ति की ओर बढ़ रहे हैं। ये सत्र 31 जनवरी 2025 को प्रारंभ हुआ था। इस सत्र में हमने 26 बैठकें की तथा कुल उत्पादकता 118% से अधिक रही। माननीय राष्ट्रपति जी के अभिभाषण पर धन्यवाद प्रस्ताव पर चर्चा पर 173 माननीय सदस्यों ने भागीदारी की। इस प्रकार केंद्रीय बजट पर चर्चा में 169 सदस्यों ने भाग लिया। सत्र के दौरान 10 सरकारी विधेयक पूरे स्थापित किए गए। वक्फ संशोधन विधेयक सहित 16 विधेयक पारित किए गए। दिनांक 3 अप्रैल 2025 को शून्यकाल में 202 सदस्यों ने लोकमत के विषय सदन में उठाए, जो अभी तक लोकसभा के अंदर अभिलंब लोकमत के प्रश्न उठाए गए का रिकॉर्ड है। माननीय सदस्य, मैं सभी सदस्यों को और सभापति तालिका में शामिल अपने साथियों को, माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को, संसदीय कार्य मंत्री को, प्रतिपक्ष के नेता, विभिन्न दलों के नेताओं, माननीय सदस्यों तथा लोकसभा सचिवालय के महासचिव, सचिवालय के अधिकारियों तथा कर्मचारियों एवं संबद्ध एजेंसियों को उनके द्वारा प्रदान की गई सबका धन्यवाद देते हैं।
Following the Vande Mataram tune, the Lok Sabha was adjourned sine die, marking the end of the fourth session of the 18th Lok Sabha.
सभा की कार्रवाई अनिश्चित काल के लिए स्थगित की जाती है.
News now from the Rajya Sabha. At the commencement of the Rajya Sabha session on Friday, important papers were laid on the table. These included documents related to the Ministries of Health and Family Welfare, Commerce and Industry, Finance, Information and Broadcasting, Rural Development, Railways, Civil Aviation and Textiles.
श्री प्रताप राव जाधव।
माननीय सभापति जी, मैं आपकी अनुमति से आज की संशोधित कार्यसूची में मेरे नाम के सन्मुख उल्लेखित विषय से संबंधित दस्तावेज सदन के पटल पर रखता हूं।
डॉक्टर एल मुरुगन।
Respected Chairman, sir, with your kind permission, on behalf of my colleague Sri Jidin Prasada, rise to lay on the table of the House the papers mentioned at serial number 2, Class B of today's revised list of business pertaining to the Ministry of Commerce and Industry.
श्रीमती अनुप्रिया पटेल।
Chairman, sir, with your permission, I rise to lay on the table of the House papers mentioned against my name at serial number 2C in the revised list of business for today.
श्री कमलेश पासवान।
अनुमति से मैं आज की संशोधित कार्यवाही के क्रम संख्या 2 भाग 1 के खंड पर अपने नाम के समक्ष ग्रामीण विकास मंत्रालय से संबंधित सूचीबद्ध विवरण सभा पटल पर रखता हूं।
श्री रणजीत सिंह।
Respected Chairman, sir, I rise to lay on the table of the House the papers mentioned against my name at serial number 2F in today's revised list of business. Thank you.
श्री पवित्र मार्गरेटा।
मैं आपकी अनुमति से आज की संशोधित कार्यसूची के अनुसार क्रम संख्या 2J पर मेरे नाम के सन्मुख उल्लिखित कागजातों को सदन के पटल पर रखता हूं।
लेइंग ऑफ CAG रिपोर्ट्स डॉक्टर एल मुरुगन।
Respected Chairman, sir, with your kind permission, on behalf of my colleague Sri Pankaj Chaudhary, I rise to lay on the table a copy of in English and Hindi of the following reports under Class 1 of Article 151 of Constitution. Report of the Controller and Auditor General of India on complaints of the Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Act 2003 for the year 2022-23, Union Government, Department of Economic Affairs, Report number 3 of 2025, and Report of the Controller and Auditor General of India for the period ended March 2023, Union Government, Ministry of Railways, Report number 5 of 2025, Complaints Audit Railways. Number 2, a copy in English and Hindi of the Report of the Controller and Auditor General of India, General Purpose Financial Reports of the Central Public Service Enterprises for the period ended March 2022, Union Government, Commercial Report number 6 of 2025, Complaints Audit under Class 2 of Section 19A of the Controller and Auditor General Duties, Powers and Conditions of Service Act 1971.
श्री मुरलीधर मोहुल। It was listed at item number 4. Go ahead.
Honorable Chairman, sir, with your permission, I rise to lay the papers on the table of the House as mentioned against my name, serial number 21G in the list of business for today.
A statement was made in the Rajya Sabha regarding reports of the department-related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Commerce, which was laid by Dr. Medha Vishram Kulkarni on the Regional Rapid Transit System and the role of NCRTC. Additionally, Ramnath Thakur laid a report concerning the withdrawal of funds from the Contingency Fund of India for the release of funds towards the 19th installment of the PM Kisan scheme.
Report of the Department-related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Housing and Urban Affairs, Dr. Medha Vishram Kulkarni.
Namaste, sir. Sir, I rise to lay the fifth report, Hindi and English versions of the Department-related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Housing and Urban Affairs 2024-25 on the subject Regional Rapid Transit System and role of NCRTC listed against my name in today's list of business.
Statements by Ministers. Shri Ramnath Thakur.
माननीय सभापति जी, मैं आज के लिए संशोधित कार्यवाली में मेरे वरिष्ठ श्री शिवराज सिंह चौहान जी के नाम से आगे क्रम संख्या 4 ख के समक्ष दर्शाए गए वक्तव्य जो कृषि अनुसंधान और शिक्षा विभाग, कृषि एवं किसान कल्याण मंत्रालय के अनुदान मांगों 2024-25 के संबंध में विभाग संबंधित कृषि, पशुपालन और खाद्य प्रसंस्करण संबंधी संसदीय स्थायी समिति के दूसरे प्रतिवेदन में अंतर्विष्ट सिफारिशों के कार्यान्वयन की स्थिति के संबंध में है एक विवरण सभा पटल पर रखता हूं।
श्री रामनाथ ठाकुर।
माननीय सभापति जी, मैं आज के लिए संशोधित कार्यवाली में मेरे नाम के आगे क्रम संख्या 4 ग के समक्ष दर्शाए गए वक्तव्य जो पीएम किसान योजना के अधीन भारत के आकस्मिक निधि से धनराशि आहरित करने के संबंध में है एक विवरण सभा पटल पर रखता हूं।
At the commencement of the 0 hour, the Treasury bench began sloganeering, prompting the chairman's intervention. During the session, Lakshmikant Vajpayee demanded the resignation of West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee following the Supreme Court's decision to uphold the Calcutta High Court's order, which nullified the recruitment of nearly 26,000 teachers and non-teaching staff in the state. He firmly informed the chairman that OBC candidates were the primary victims of this decision, as their quota had not been fulfilled. As order did not prevail, the chairman adjourned the House.
2016 में पश्चिमी बंगाल में 25,000 शिक्षक और गैर शिक्षक कर्मचारियों की भर्ती हुई थी। उन भर्तियों में निर्धारित मानदंडों का उल्लंघन हुआ था। माननीय उच्च न्यायालय पश्चिमी बंगाल ने उस पर निर्णय दिया था कि भर्तियां सब निरस्त कर दी थी, कैंसिल कर दी थी। पश्चिमी बंगाल की सरकार गई उसके विरुद्ध सुप्रीम कोर्ट में। सुप्रीम कोर्ट में भी चीफ जस्टिस की बेंच ने हाई कोर्ट के निर्णय को यथावत बरकरार रखा है। एक बात खाली कही है कि इन कर्मचारियों को जो रखे गए थे नौकरी से निकाला जाए, इनकी तनख्वाह की रिकवरी न की जाए। माननीय सरकार ने सारी भर्ती प्रक्रिया को टेंटेड किया है, जो वहां के रूल्स और रेगुलेशन से उनका उल्लंघन किया है। ये हाई कोर्ट और सुप्रीम कोर्ट के लेवल पर साबित हो चुका है। मेरा केवल इतना कहना है कि और ओबीसी के साथ अन्याय किया है, ओबीसी के कोटे को पूरा नहीं किया है।
As the Rajya Sabha reconvened at 12 noon, Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar informed the members that the 267th session had functioned for approximately 159 hours, achieving a productivity rate of 119%. He also highlighted that the sitting on Thursday was the longest on record, spanning from 11 a.m. on April 3rd to 4:02 a.m. on April 4th.
Honorable members, we have come to the conclusion of a very productive 267th session of Rajya Sabha. As we conclude sitting of this session, because technically this session ends when the President takes the constitutional step. I extend my gratitude to each one of you for your active participation and valuable contributions to the enriched discussions and soothing deliberations. The debate and discourse in the House were exemplified by enlightened inputs and varying opinion shades. After a long gap, the House witnessed welcome wit, humor, satire, sarcasm, and repartee, apart from intellectual fusion, while ensuring parliamentary decorum, cross-party collaboration, and legislative rigor. The House engaged in insightful debate on the motion of thanks to the President, the address rendered by her, spending 3 days with active participation of 73 members. The deliberations on the Union Budget 2025-26 were equally incisive, and comprehensive lasting over 3 days and drawing the considered contribution of 89 members. Besides, the House held substantive discussion on the working of 4 key ministries of the government. On the Union Budget 2025-26, we had lively interaction between the Finance Minister and the former Finance Minister. That was absolutely soothing to us. As usual, they agreed to disagree. The introduction of as many as 49 private members' bills in this House needs a special mention. The concern of the members for private member bills is taken note of by me, and I will be in touch with leader of the House and leader of the opposition to see that we act more diligently in this direction. Overall, the House functioned for a total of 159 hours, including more than 4 hours after midnight. The productivity of this session stood at 119%. On April 3, 2025, the Rajya Sabha began proceedings and etched its name in the annals of legislative history with an unprecedented sitting from 11 a.m. on that day until 4:02 a.m. the following day. That is this day, the longest in its history. This would send a very great message to the people at large and enhance belief in this great institution. During this marathon sitting, the House passed the transformative Waqf Amendment Bill 2025, bringing transparency and accountability to Waqf property management while modernizing legacy systems and upholding principles of equity and justice. I extend my sincere gratitude to the Honorable Deputy Chairman, Shri Harivanshji. His wise counsel has always been a great asset to me. I extend gratitude also to the Vice Chairpersons, House and opposition leaders, the Minister of Parliamentary Affairs, party leaders, and all the honorable members for their invaluable assistance and cooperation in conducting these proceedings. I greatly recognize and acknowledge the diligent efforts of the Secretary General and the staff for having engaged in smooth functioning of the House, working long hours. The House also had the occasion to see presence of the Honorable Prime Minister. The session will be remembered
This House
for its historic legislative accomplishments and spirit of unity. That it stands as a defining moment in India's parliamentary journey, a powerful reminder of what can be achieved through dialogue, perseverance, and shared purpose. The Rajya Sabha has once again set the democratic standards worth emulation by others. Honorable members, our future sittings will see announcement of these democratic values getting blossomed. Jai Hind, now our national song. टेबल में। The House stands adjourned sine die.
That is all we have in House Highlights for the day. Until we meet next time at the start of the next session, keep watching Sansad TV. Goodbye and good night.